Shemai, this week we're going to have a go at tying a bowline. It's one of my favourite knots and probably one of my most used knots. It's very simple. It puts a loop into the line, but also you can put a lot of pressure on it, pull very hard, and also it will undo afterwards. So it's a very, very useful knot that you can learn to use. Anyway, we'll have a go at it, see how you get on. Last time we worked across. This time we're going to work down. And this is going to be my working end again, but this time I need quite a lot because my rope is quite thick to make this work. So remember that the working end is going to come down the end. It'll be out of shot, out of camera, but it will be down here. So I'm going to pull quite a bit through to make this okay. This here is your tree, okay? And we're going to make a rabbit hole. So just pull a bit through so I know I've got enough. So there's our tree, and we're going to make a loop like we did last time. So I'm just going to form my loop there. Okay, I'll do that again. So there's my string, and I'm going to form my loop there. Okay, so there's our tree, and this is our rabbit hole. And what we want to do is get our working end. So I'll just bring it up, move these out of the way. So all of this is the rope that's gone down past, and this is our working end. There's our tree, there's our rabbit hole, and our working end becomes the rabbit. And the rabbit is going to come out of the hole, so the rabbit is going to have to come up and out of the back of the hole. So here he comes, there's our rabbit, and our rabbit comes up and out through the hole, okay? And our rabbit is now going to go around the back of the tree. So it's around the back of the tree. There he comes. And now the rabbit wants to go back down the hole. So he's gone around the tree, around the back of the tree, and he's going to go back down the hole. And that is it. It seems very, very simple, but what it does, it creates a loop there. You can put a huge amount of pressure onto this knot, and as long as this hoop here doesn't tighten up, it will always slip undone. It's a very, very useful knot. You can see I've tied quite a large loop on this one. Okay, but as long as you remember that this rabbit comes up through out of the rabbit hole, around the back of the tree, and back down the hole. And that is your bowline. It's an absolutely brilliant knot to know. It's my favourite, and it's one that I'd like you to practice and really get good at. I've shortened my bowline so the hoop isn't quite as big this time, because we're going to keep that bowline, and I can show you that it is a bowline because there's the rabbit hole. The rabbit has come up out of the hole. He's gone round the back of the tree. He's come back down through the hole. So there's our rabbit, our working end rabbit there. So that is our bowline. But what you can create now is what they call a running bowline. So if I take, I'll leave that there, and I take the end of my rope, it's already got a hoop put in, but I push it through, and it doesn't matter whether it goes through that way or through that way, it really doesn't matter. But if I put it through there, this running bowline now is as I said, it's a knot that won't tighten. Very, very good one. And I can put my hand through that loop and it will slide up. There we go. And it will tighten. But it stays, doesn't tighten that you can't undo it. So that's what we call a running bowline. It's very good for hooping over things, for tightening up. And then, like I say, it will also undo. Very useful knot. So if I turn it over, you'll be able to see how it works. There we go. So that's our bowline, you can see, and this is just with the tail fed through it. So if we put it through there, and once you know how to do this, you'll find lots and lots of uses for it, especially if you go camping or you're doing things in the garden. So there you go, the bowline. Again, like I said, it's a really, really useful knot. And also it's slightly sentimental value to me because it was taught to me many years ago by someone who was a tree surgeon who'd worked all around the world. They worked for the British embassies abroad and had used that knot for many different uses in their tree surgery work, including the knot that actually used to hold on to the chap's harness for going up and down the trees. So it's a very reliable, very safe knot when tied properly. So have a good go at it, see how you get on, and good luck. See you soon.